Hi, it's Terrie Carr, and you are inside DHA's Box of Rock, where we get you up close and personal with your favorite rockers. This week, I catch up with Alter Bridge and Creed guitarist Mark Tremonti to talk about his new solo project, Tremonti, and what it's like to be out in front of a band. Hey, we're inside the Box of Rock with monster player, the one and only Mark Tremonti. You know him from Creed and Alter Bridge, and now this fantastic solo project called Tremonti. What a great record All I Was. Fantastic.
Thank you very, very much.
So putting it together for you, something you've wanted to do for a long time?
Yeah, you know, I've been a songwriter since I was a young kid, and I had an opportunity, a 3-month window where Miles was out with Slash, so I wanted to get some songs on CD.
Tell me a little bit about the Tremonti band, too, which is really a great bunch of players.
We got Eric Friedman on guitars. He actually tracked bass as well on the record, and then Garrett Whitlock on drums. They were in a band called Submersed that I co-produced years ago. Eric's one of my best friends, and Garrett's a great friend as well and lives in Orlando, so it was the perfect team.
Sounds amazing. I mean, when you hear this unit together, just tremendous. So when you put together All I Was, you decided, you know what, I'm going out, I'm going to be the singer for this band.
Yeah.
So what is that like for you now? You sort of move from one side of the stage to the middle of the stage, and the crowd, you know, look, every band, the crowd is focused on the guy, the front man. What has that been like for you?
I was nervous about it at first because I'm always on stage left, and you know, the attention's on you every now and then, but most of the time, like you said, it's on the singer. And when I did my first show, it was the very first time I was in the center of the stage, and I had my amps so far away from me, and it sounded so different, but it felt comfortable, you know. With when you're singing and playing guitar, you've always got something going on to keep your mind busy, so you don't have time to think about being nervous.
Are you taking, now I would imagine as a guitar player, there are certain things that you do to make sure, you know, your hands are good and limber, but as a singer, it's a whole different situation. So what are you doing, you know, with the voice? Are you finding now that you've got to preserve your voice, certain things bother you? Do you have to warm up now?
You know, I usually just dive right in, and you know, when we were doing rehearsals, I sang for 4 days straight. I noticed my voice was feeling a little beat up, so I just took 2 or 3 days off before the first show, and it was fine. So I know I have to take, you know, I could sing 3 or 4 days in a row if I can have 2 days in between.
So Creed is going out, they're touring, we've got a date coming to the Wellmont Theater September 8th. Then we hear there's going to be a new Alter Bridge record. You want to squash a little bit of a Tremonti tour. What do you do to kick back? I heard are you a car guy? I heard you sort of like to relax with some muscle cars. What do you do to kick back?
I've got a 68 Charger, and I've got a 57 Chevy, and they right now they're in my garage. They need work, you know, because I'll go on tour and I'll come back, the battery's dead, and the tires need rotating, or, you know, it's old cars take a lot of work. So no, I like to read a lot. I spend time with my kids, my family, as much as possible. And,
2 little boys.
2 little boys. And if I've got a day off on tour, if I'm by myself, I'll play guitar.
Mark Tremonti, always a pleasure. Thanks for joining me inside the Box of Rock. Tremonti, and just an amazing, amazing project. You've got to check it out. Available in stores now. Definitely got that little bit of a metal feel, too.
Absolutely. I love metal.
Mark is such a great guy. He is a mondo talent, such a gentleman. Can't wait for the new Alter Bridge record. Can't wait to see Creed. They'll be coming to the Wellmont Theater on September the 8th. And, of course, the solo project from Mark Tremonti, All I Was, is an amazing piece of music. You have to check it out. And let's go out with the #1 most requested song on WDHA right now. It's the video for the single, You Waste Your Time. I'll see you tomorrow at 10.